Hey guys, you here, aka G-Unit. Welcome to another top 5 GTA 5 episode, bringing you top 5 overtakes from my most recent racing. As you guys know, I'm currently using a lot of the Turismo for supercar racing. One of my favourite cars at the moment. I absolutely love it. The way the car responds and how much speed you can carry through corners if you actually figure it out. So, today, a lot of these clips will be occupied with the Turismo, as well as some of the Feltzer from the sports. Now, first clip here, you see the way I squeeze for the inside against the entity through a little bit of a tricky section with the S-bends, and it's a very tough overtake, that one, because of having to get the appropriate braking point. Because if I had not braked like that and slightly was a little bit late, I would have completely smashed into him. If I broke early, and then I wouldn't have been able to go through the overtake because he would have easily closed that line up. So that was that. Number 4, this is interesting. Now you pay attention to the yellow car, it's not really choosing the lines that are appropriate at this point. He slightly went a little bit late on the right-hander before the left-hander. So I anticipated this braking point, knowing that he had to brake a little bit more to actually recover from the initial right-hander before the left-hander. So because I knew the way he approached the left-hander was from the inside to out, he was going to go wide after braking hard. So that pretty much opened up an easy option for me to actually go through the inside and overtake, which I done exactly. I didn't have to brake that much. I just literally have to let go of my acceleration and wait for the right timing to overtake, because you don't want to always rush a situation. Just because you've got the upper hand with more speed doesn't mean you're going to go into a situation right away, especially when the car is in front of you, go swerving left and right. We're going to wait for the right moment, the right time, and just like this, where, you know, the car in front, when it's initially oversteering from the 2 consecutive right-handers before my initial overtake came in, the way I did in that right-hander, this last right-hander, is to just let the car roll in to prevent the oversteer, because it's very important to carry speed through the corner regardless if you're attacking or defending. Especially if you're defending and you want to protect your position, the first thing you want to do is not to oversteer. But anyway, third spot, this is all from the same race, this is the start of the first lap. So having a little battle here with his Antonio, I allowed him to undercut me for the left hand side, and of course I had the priority anyway for the inside line, but then he managed to undercut me yet again to get the inside priority for the right-hander. So this time what I did, instead of just cutting and undercutting him, I just literally went for the outside and just take a comfortable overtake there. But of course, this all comes down to situational and tactical play. You can't always repeat the same thing over and over again, because then you will just become predictable. Sometimes you want to mix things up and obviously make the situation a little bit more difficult for the person that you're having a battle against, makes things a little bit interesting. And it's all about quick thinking as well at the end of the day, on the spot at the right time at the right place, as you get multiple corners coming up and you really have to set yourself and your car against the other car to get everything right, because it's very easy to fuck things up for both players if you're not paying attention. So third spot is still the same clip, but on the second lap this time. So I was having a little battle against Picano. I saw the inside opportunity there. I thought I'd be ballsy and take that. Managed to take it as clean as possible. Although before that, with the first initial right-hander before the massive straight, that is where I had more speed than Picano, but he managed to grab the inside on me there. But then I did the exact same thing to him, because I had that extra little speed and momentum going up that uphill bit. And what he tried to do is do the generic, you know, outside apex and outside cornering again to carry the most optimal speed from the car. But that makes him vulnerable at the same time to be attacked and obviously be to get overtaken as well, which is exactly what I've done to close that inside up right away. What he should have done is he should have stuck with the inside initially and then stuck with the inside again on the exit of the corner, so it would have been a bit difficult for me to, you know, go for an overtake and maneuver, which obviously is the outside overtake, which is actually much more difficult to do than, you know, the regular inside closing the gap overtake, which is sort of the easiest overtaking maneuver, which is quite common, but not a lot of people prepare themselves for the outside overtake. So as a defender, you got to keep in mind that prioritizing the inside, you know, is much easier for you obviously, and for the person on, you know, that is attacking behind you would have to obviously think a little bit more and have to prepare themselves a little bit more to control their car from outside point of view, because if they get that completely wrong, they're flying off the mountain or whatever, man. Because outside overtakes are very difficult to actually do, especially in GTA 5 when everything just really sort of just quick pace. You've got to really think quick as well. So anyway, I managed to break the record time on that particular track, on that particular footage as well. 205.522 is actually the quickest time on that track at the moment. was set by Turismo. So it's nice to see the Turismo setting some quick times, quicker than the Zentorno anyway. So number 2 sport, this is interesting, is Felter race. Sorry, it's not Felter race, the damn sports race. Mixture of different cars here. So you can see the Jester kind of screwed up on the left-hander, hit the pole, slowed down a little bit. But then I sort of didn't have as much speed as the Felter on the left-hand side of me. And the landing was pretty awkward, so now we ended up having 3 cars side by side on this section. I've never seen such a clean section there before, between more than 3 cars. And at this point, alright, cool, so he's managed to overtake me. So what do I do in a situation? You can see the way he's trying to prioritize way too much on the inside. So I can easily have him on the outside, which I did manage to do. And on this bit here, I just closed off the inside yet again. And I decided to go inside out to defend that outside line as well. And then, next thing you know, he pretty much got barged out of the way. 2 cars coming right behind him with the black Felter and the yellow Jester. Now, yellow Jester had me on the outside with more speed. And then he just closed off the inside there. So what I had to do to get the middle line, because I didn't pay attention that much to the right-hand side car, which is the black Felter. Good thing I didn't hit him. And then I can get that extra speed to close off the inside before the yellow Jester could. And then pretty much at this point I had a little bit more speed than him due to the performance of the Felter. And then from this point on, yeah, it just pretty much went on like this. So it was nice to see the awesome battles going on at the start of a race, because it's very important to really be on your toes, especially at the beginning, as it can really set yourself into a nice position for the rest of the race, and to really just take it easy from then on, as a lot of people are more alert at the start rather than at the end, where a lot of concentration levels have gone down due to a lot of energy consumption through constant racing of multiple laps. So for us anyway, average race will take up about 10 minutes, and that's a long time, thinking about repetitively going around the track and consistently doing that as quick as possible. It can be really draining at times. So anyway, at number 1 spot, this was interesting. I'm currently 3rd position. I made a mistake on exit one of the corners. I hit the post, or the lamp post, and I lost a lot of speed. So the guy in 2nd place comfortably going for it, but he did oversteer there, which then made me oversteer, because the mistake I made is follow his line at the same speed. What I should have done is I should have slowed down earlier and really sort of straightened my car up around that corner, and I would have easily closed this gap up. But that's the mistake that a lot of people do make, and I still do make to this very day, and it's a very poor of a mistake to make, to follow someone else's line at the same speed. So anyway, one thing you notice, the guy at the front is Picano. He screws up, and I managed to grab 2nd spot, and then Christie managed to get the 1st. But it's the final lap, and we're halfway through it already. At this point, I had to switch on, I don't know, some next level catch up mode, and really just go for it. Remember, in these races, we don't have slipstream or catch up. That's the only way you can call this competitive races. Otherwise, it's pointless. There's nothing to do with actual skill of a player, then it's just a game doing the work for you. So anyway, managed to keep up to him in the 2nd to last corner here. This has to be right, but I managed to take a really wide line and managed to perfect that somehow. Never tried that before, but it worked out in this race with the right analog stick camera angle, which really helped me there, and eventually just going in for the inside overtake, which I had to really be careful with the throttle. I couldn't really floor it on the right hander because it was right in front of me, bumper to bumper. So I had to make sure that, because I had to carry optimal speed, if I hit his car from the back, I would have lost a lot of speed on the exit of that corner, and he would have won the race. So I had to really sort of be patient and wait for the opening to fully floor it and just take advantage of the situation. So anyway, hopefully you guys like somewhat of a breakdown of this top 5, but these are some of my sort of best overtakes I've had on my recent racing. Got a lot more to come. Let me know if you guys did enjoy this sort of videos rather than the other ones I've posted. But anyway, I'm just trying to do my best to help you guys improve. I've got a lot of other videos planned out, but I'll be going on France on the 1st of November. I'll be back on the 4th. So I've got some videos prepared for you guys there as well. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Check it out. Good night. Peace. Yeah. Oh, no, alright, okay. What's salty but not a fish?
I'm not gonna say that.
I'm being serious.
I know the answer. I'm not saying.
What is going in?